post-Dobbs. How front and center do you believe the abortion debate should be for Democrats all around the country, let alone your campaign?
It is an essential conversation. It is about the freedom of women to direct their lives. It is about healthcare freedom, and it is cutting across demographics. It's cutting across ideology. It is cutting across the questions that so often dominate elections at this moment, because for women, this is a healthcare conversation. It is an economic conversation. It is also just a conversation about whether our citizenship is equal to men in this country, depending on which state you live in.
You know, it's interesting. You even seem to be arguing that it's like, look, the ups and downs of the economy, you know, that may motivate you on one hand, but hey, these laws are longer term. I mean, do you even think abortion, in your mind, the abortion issue, almost bigger than the economy long term?
I would say that the economic vicissitudes are going to continue. And I would never underplay how important it is for us to think about putting, money in people's pockets and putting a roof over their heads. But we know that for women, these abortion rights fights are about their ability to control their lives, to have the ability to participate in the economy, to have the ability to determine whether forced pregnancy is in their future. And so, yes, I would urge every voter to think about the economy is going to go up and down, but these laws, when they become solidified,
pregnancy.
change the future for every woman that you know.
Never heard of it before.
Outlaw some birth control. Under Kemp, I could be investigated and imprisoned for a miscarriage. The only way to stop this attack on the women of Georgia is to stop Brian Kemp.
Until a physician determines the fetus is viable outside of the body, except in the case of protecting the woman's life or health. How do you put legislation around that?
You put legislation around that by returning to what we know was the structural framework of Roe v. Wade. You do it by not setting arbitrary gestational limits, because we know that those rarely actually reflect medical decision making. This is a medical decision. And when we give it back to doctors, when we tell women and their doctors to make these choices, what we are saying is we respect the responsibility that women have and the obligation that doctors have, but that politicians are not scientists, and that we should not be setting into law these moving targets that do not reflect the reality that women face when they're sitting in that doctor's office.
Look,
I call them shandals. Oh, so comfortable. It's like walking on a waft. I understand the struggles facing parents today because I myself am a cat dad. I want to position America for success. I want to help our dairy farmers with my Build Back Better plan, while triggering for vegans, it recognizes the importance of the Electoral College. I want to incentivize America's blossoming pronoun industry. If you tickle me, my pronouns are hee 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 hee.
Oh, I'm going to tell you something, folks. If Stacey Abrams gets in the office, you live in the state of Georgia, your taxes are going to go sky high. And this ad of hers about getting pregnant and abortions, and I think that 10-year-old girl that went to another state, did that for publicity on the negative side of the or pro-abortion stuff. I believe it was. I wouldn't doubt it if somebody didn't put it up to them. Ciao.